Today we're going to talk about all the collaborations in Fortnite that you didn't even know about, even the ones that only appeared a couple times in the whole game. Write in the comments how many of them you recognized. Sit back and we'll get started. And our top will be opened by a very interesting case. Did you know that Fortnite had a collab with Ralph? Yes, you heard right. It was Ralph. It was in the 6th season of the first chapter, and then players could get into the risky reels and notice how this big guy is running somewhere. Moving on. Now, we're going to talk about guns. Not the kind you're thinking of. We're going to talk about toy guns. Did you know that Fortnite had a collaboration with Nerf? Yeah, with these toy guns. I don't know how well they shoot, but if any of you have had one, post it in the comments. Let's go to the next one. Here, the situation is similar to Ralph. It was so inconspicuous that a lot of players didn't even notice it. In Season X, you could spot a red balloon in all the sewers on the map. It's a collaboration with the movie It. The balloon, when broken, made that clown's creepy laughing sound. But it, like Ralph, didn't progress beyond the usual in-game moment. Next up, we have the Borderlands collaboration. Yes, it made quite a bit of noise in its day, but I don't think many new players even know. And it was the first such large-scale collaboration. At that time, the game added a location from Borderlands. When entering it, all the graphics changed to cartoon graphics, and chests became in the style of this game. I'm not talking about the Psycho skin at all. It is still one of the most desired skins in the game. Next, we'll talk about the collaboration with Batman. You will say, so what? Everyone knows that there is a Batman skin in the game. I will say, well, yes, but did you know that this collaboration was dedicated to a separate location? Just like in Borderlands, where Batman's Batarangs and Catwoman's Hook were spawned. They made a lot of noise back then, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who wanted to smash the monitor because of those items. Next, we'll talk about the Ghostbusters. At that time, even their van appeared on the map, and their skins were in the collection of many players. They returned to the store very rarely, and the van was left in the distant second chapter. You may not have known about them. Did you know that there were 3 concerts in Fortnite? I'm sure you're well aware of the Travis Scott and Marshmello concert, but there was also another one. The Rift Tour by Ariana Grande. Not only was the concert itself really cool, but at the beginning we were treated to the return of the cubes on the Chapter 2 map. Now, that's what I call hidden details. I guess the addition of popular car brands to the game is not uncommon for you after the release of the 5th chapter. But what if I told you that you could drive a Ferrari even before Chapter 5 came out? At that time, some Whiplash-branded sports cars replaced the Ferrari-branded cars on the island. Speaking of Marvel, did you even know they had Fortnite comics that revealed half the lore? Well, not to say that the lore from there is relevant now, but back then, about 3 years ago, there was very useful information. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll record a breakdown of all the Fortnite X Marvel comics for you. Next up, our top will be opened by one of the rarest collaborations ever, on a level with Travis Scott. Did you know that the game featured skins from Arcane, a series based on League of Legends? Epix quickly added Jinx and Vi skins at the time of the series release, which I personally still want but didn't have time to buy back then. But if you want them as much as I do, don't feel bad. The 2nd season of the series is coming out this November already, and Epic will possibly do something about it. Next up is a collaboration that certainly no one remembers. Do you wear branded clothing often? If not, you may have worn them Fortnite often. After all, there was a collaboration with Balenciaga in Season 8 of Chapter 2 that added fashion skins to the game. However, that collaboration was cancelled pretty quickly due to the questionable way they advertised the new Balenciaga line, and so there's no way to get those skins anymore. Okay, the collaboration that comes next even confused me. Did you know that Fortnite has collaborated with one of the most popular games in the entire world? And I'm talking about Pac-Man right now. Unfortunately, We didn't see the big yellow ball skin in the game, but there was a backpack that had several styles for each of the ghosts and Pac-Man himself. We haven't seen the collaboration in over a year. I wonder why. And the next collaboration may shock you. In addition to Pac-Man, the game also had a collaboration with an equally popular game. The third season of the third chapter had a collaboration with Among Us. The game featured a backpack with all the colors of the cosmonaut from Among Us, as well as an emote which, to be honest, is not from Among Us, but from a game from the same developers, Henry Stickmin. You probably already know that Fortnite has The Rock Dwayne Johnson, who hides behind the mask of the Foundation, the founder of the Seven. But did you know that there is another version of The Rock in the game? Meet Black Adam, who was in the store for literally less than a week and never appeared in the game again, making him a very rare skin. So, did you remember any of these collaborations? I hope I was able to surprise you with this top. If so, then give it a like and enter the code FillyFishy in the item store. I'm off to swim by.